yeah, in this lab, what we are going to do is we are going to do the OAuth, create a OAuth token, and then uh, secure our API using the OAuth. So OAuth, we will use OAuth client credential grant, because in our proxy, anyways, this thing in our proxy, anyways, we are uh, not using any user data, right? It is just a normal categories and everything. We are going to use client credential grant, this thing, and obviously we don't have any backend service for user authentication, so we cannot do that. So many people do for the OAuth client credential grant. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
here for that, what we have to do is, first thing, as you can see here, uh, also we will first go and save as a new revision. So we will uh, so go to your Apg proxy.
Hmm. That is 202, right? Our retail V1 202 is mine.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll go to our offering 201. So we are having revision 3 already, right? So when you load, it will be revision 3. Now
Yes.
click on project.
Click on what?
So your project, save as a new revision. So it will be
Achha, you
revision
want me
number
to, a
4.
new revision? Okay, yeah.
So you saved as a new revision. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, so now we'll click on develop. So here what we have to do is in the new revision, so we don't need this verify API key policy now, because this is I mean, we are going to replace with the OAuth token validation policy. Okay, so we will
Okay.
apply the OAuth token verification part. Okay,
Hmm.
so if you take your cursor to the this thing, so if you take your cursor, you
Hmm.
see on the top right there is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cross
Cross.
icon. That way you can detach the policy. Remember, here we
Okay.
are detaching, not deleting.
Hmm.
Okay, detach
Yeah.
means this
Okay.
policy will not be applied. Policy will be
Okay.
there on the proxy but not applied. Okay, so it will be
Okay.
unused policy. Okay, like this.
Hmm.
So we are going to
Okay.
detach it. So here click on
Okay.
this, so it will detached. Okay,
Hmm.
so here you can see
Okay.
on the left side there is a link icon, the small on the left side. This is a link icon, means
Yeah.
this policy is not
Yes.
linked anywhere. You have to apply. So this is not used. Okay, this policy is not getting
Okay.
used. Okay, so like
Okay.
this. Now once that is done, so next we have to add the policy for OAuth token verification.
OAuth.
Okay, so verify the
Hmm.
token verification. So let me give you the proxy name. Sorry, the name of the policy. So if you go down, if you go down here, scroll down. This is the name of the policy. Below the screenshot, you will find this name. Okay, O2 verify token. This is the name we will put. So let me copy and paste in the chat also. So
Okay.
just send it. Now once it is that, we click on plus step here. Okay, so click on plus step. So we are in the pre-flow only. So on the plus step, we scroll down in the security, in the second section security. Go down. Even the
Uh,
security.
1 minute. The plus step, right? In the request only we'll add, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This
Okay.
is, but this is the, when the request comes. These are the one of the
Ha.
first things.
Correct.
So
Correct.
make sure this is pre-flow only, right? So by default,
Ha.
anyways, pre-flow comes selected. So this is
Yes.
pre-flow, and the plus step in the request. Just scroll down security, just a little bit scroll down, you will find OAuth v2. This is the
Yeah.
policy.
What we do.
Okay.
Yes.
So click on that and replace the display name. So replace the display name, O2 verify token. Okay.
Okay.
So when you replace the display name, obviously name also will be
Ha.
getting replaced, right?
Changed.
So
Ha.
yeah.
Click on add.
Mm. So yeah. So here when you click on add, it will have, you see
Hmm.
the XML.
Yeah.
So here you can see this is this thing here. You can download and you can yeah, check that out. Here by default you see the operation is verify access token, correct? So
Hmm.
when the
Hmm.
policy the default value, you will see verify access token is already there. So actually we don't need to make any change here. okay, because this is the
Hmm.
default operation. So when you add OAuth
Okay.
v2, you can keep it there because this is the default operation, verify access token. Okay, so I think we
Hmm.
are good. Only if we have to generate
Hmm.
access token, then we might have to make any change in the proxy and all those stuff. Okay,
Hmm.
but by default it is verify access token, so we are good. Okay, now
Okay.
one more thing after that, what we have to do is, so once the token is verified, okay, as a best practice, what we do is, once the token is verified and the token comes in authorization header, so token will come in authorization header, okay, as format of bearer token. Then what we do is, after it is verified and it is successful, we don't want our token to go to the backend, because backend will not understand our token, correct? And that
Hmm.
also can sometimes be security issue, because we are leaking our token to the backend, correct? Our token should
Hmm.
not go to the backend system. So what we do is, we use assign message policy to remove the authorization header. So after it is done successfully, okay, usually we remove that authorization header, because token is verified. So token is issued on Apg and also recognized on Apg. Backend will not recognize the token anyways. But if we are hitting some third party backend on the internet, they might get our token and they might try to hack the data, correct? So it is can be
Okay.
security issue, right? So what we do is, we will attach the next policy to assign, which will be assign message. So in order to remove data or add data, whatever, we use assign message policy. That policy will, in that policy we will remove the authorization header. Okay,
Hmm.
so that is there in the last, so you have to go down all the way till the last. Okay, so go down till the last, this thing, uh, this way, yeah, remove authorization header. So let me give you the name will is like here, I can pick the name from this XML also.
Hmm.
It is not
Hmm.
given separately, but you am remove auth header. So this assign message policy, you copied, right, the name.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now go to again plus step again, click on plus
Hmm.
step,
Hmm.
scroll down in section number 3, section number
Hmm.
3 on this thing, mediation. In the
Hmm.
mediation there is assign message policy. You see, slowly go down, there is assign message, right? You'll find it.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
now that do
Let.
the same thing. Yeah, just
Okay.
go down, let me know once you do that.
Yeah. Assign message is there and display name. I'll keep remove auth header.
Hmm.
Should I click on add?
Now just replace the display name. So click
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the name,
I already did
assign,
that.
and yeah, display the, yeah, update the display name, and then
Hmm.
once it is done, click on add. So now
Hmm.
it will not show you the second policy XML. This is the policy XML of the uh, so in order to see the XML of this policy, so you simply have to go and click on this policy. So because when you add the second policy, this is the XML of the proxy. You can see proxy endpoint and all those stuff, right? So it is not the
Hmm.
XML of the policy. So you click on this policy, click on this. Okay.
Hmm.
When you click, it will show you that XML. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. So now you can see this one. There is a lot of garbage data. You can see copy whatever. We don't really need all of that, right? Because this policy is
Hmm.
like a very, this policy is very popular and used a lot. It can do a lot of things. So any kind of
Hmm.
data manipulation, adding, updating, whatever that you can see. So a lot of things are there. We don't need.
Hmm.
We would just want the removal of the authorization error. Okay. So we don't want
Okay.
all of them. So what we can do is in this XML we will replace this XML. So go here in the lab, copy this XML. So this XML is there in the bottom. Let me copy and paste it in the chat also. Apg here, just do a control A in this page. So make sure you are in the correct place. So you see this
Hmm.
assign message tag. You see
Hmm.
assign message tag, we are in the correct place. So do a control A and then control V. So it will replace. Okay, like this.
You replace the everything or from assign message?
In the assign message, I mean, you, in the when you are listening, so in that assign message only, you replace the whole policy. Okay, so that's what.
I mean, what I mean to say is it from the second line? Or you want me to delete everything and then paste the same what you have given?
Or you can delete everything and paste this thing on the same policy page, on the policy
Okay.
page. Okay, not on.
Okay. But it is coming straight for me. Is it okay?
Coming what? Sorry.
I mean, I don't see the space between every line. For
Okay, got
you,
it. Yeah, that might be might even copy paste something because
hmm, that's okay, right?
yeah, that should be fine. Automatically APG will anyways update it. So
Okay.
when you open it or refresh the page later on after saving and all.
Hmm. Okay.
So now this thing. So once it is done, here you can see this is a remove tag, right? So we are in only in the remove section, means it is going to remove the authorization error. Okay, so this one, and then here uh, you can see this ignore validation errors is true, means if this header is not present or something, you can still go ahead without any problem. Okay, and then
Okay.
here by default you can see assigned to create new means false, means we are not creating any new request object. Okay, the current request object which is there, in the same request object only we are going to remove the header. Okay, so that is why we are having assigned to create new equal to false and type equal to request. Okay, like this,
Yeah.
because we are applying in the request type will be so after that just click on save, then you can save it. Okay,
Okay. Here revision 4 saved.
let me know once you save it,
Yeah, I did saved.
and then go to deployment and deploy on dev.
Okay, done.
So after that just refresh the page. Now you should be able to see this thing. That XML would be coming as what you say in the new line. uh, Refresh that page and click on this policy.
Sorry, come again. What I have to do?
No, after saving you saved it, right?
Uh,
And you
yeah,
deployed.
I completed deployment in dev.
After that just refresh the page.
Okay. Okay. Refreshed.
and then if you click on this policy again, second policy, am
Hmm.
remove auth,
Hmm.
now you Apigee will automatically do the alignment for you.
Ah, yes, it's done.
Okay, it is coming properly aligned, right? 10
Yeah,
lines
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. Correct, correct. Yeah.
mm, and, this thing, so that is done. Now what we will do is let me show you one more so this policy, in this proxy we are going to do the verification of token, correct? So this is a
Hmm.
policy we are having the verification token. So in Apg there is a, by default Apg provides you a OAuth proxy. It does in Apg as public cloud. So there is a OAuth
Hmm.
proxy which automatically Apg gives. So let me type you this. So this is the
Uh-huh.
OAuth proxy which Apg
Okay.
provides by default. Okay, so we are
Okay.
going to use this by default OAuth proxy only to do the token generation. So let me give you
Okay.
walkthrough quickly. So this is the proxy. If I click on develop here, or in the proxy endpoint default, I see there is. If I click on this, there are two things.
Hmm.
One is access token, and one is a refreshed
Refresh
access token.
X. Uh-huh.
Mhm. 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 So here you can see these 2 point. One is the post for access token for
Hmm.
client credential flow, and second is this.
Hmm.
Let me click on develop here. If I click on develop, you and let me click with this policy, second policy, right? Top one, access token client. So this policy you can see this is where it is giving. So it is like OAuth v2 policy name, generate access token, expiration 3600.
Hmm.
Remove these
Hmm.
three. 3600 second means 1 hour. Okay, so here it is
Hmm.
1 hour. Then grant type is client credential supported grant type, and then it will come from form param. Okay, like this. So
Hmm.
we have
Hmm.
added this policy will generate the token. Okay, access token.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
and this complete URL will be like this. So this is the base URL, right? So this is the till base path. Okay, so this is the base
Hmm.
URL. After base URL, what I have to do is I have to copy this one, go down here. If I expand this one, if I
Hmm.
expand, you can see this path, right? This is the resource path for
Hmm.
access token. Okay, to generate
Okay.
access token credential, this is the complete path. So let me give you the complete path. Let me first prepare the complete path. Okay, so this is control C. Where is this one? Okay. Let me give you this one. This is the path. Okay, let me remove anything. So this is the base path, and this is the resource path, right? Till access token. So this is the complete path of this one. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah. So this is the complete path. So let me ping you this one. So in the chat, in the postman,
Hmm.
um, let me remove these things. Let me clear. Yeah. So in the postman, click on this plus sign on the plus tab. On the tab, click on this plus tab. We are adding a new tab. Okay. So in the postman, click on the new tab.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I clicked on the plus tab and want me to paste the URL in the get search bar.
So in the get, yeah, paste this thing, paste this URL.
Hmm.
So once that, then this get in the left side yet you have get, right? You see get.
Hmm. Hmm.
This will be post because that is a post call, correct? We were having post call, correct? So change from get to post
Hmm.
in the drop down. Change it to post,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. Did.
Now for this access token, the client credential token, we have to add a this thing. We have to add what you say, authorization header, because client ID, client secret, that will go in the authorization header as a basic auth, correct? So click on authorization tab here. On the below that you have authorization tab. Click on that.
Hmm.
Okay. Auth type, make it basic auth.
Hmm.
Did you change to basic auth?
Yeah.
Now your client ID, that API key that we have, that will go in the user name and secret will go in the password. So I'm not having, I'm lost it. Let me get it from my APG. Meanwhile, you can copy paste from your side. So let me go to my apps. So this thing 201 and click on show. So this is the username. Make sure when you do copy paste there is no space or anything. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
properly. So that will be username. So the Postman will automatically convert the basic thing, so we don't have to bother about. Just have to put username password. Postman will create the base 64 version and everything, and will create that. Okay. So the testing tools and all the rest clients and all that, they do it automatically. We don't have to bother about this. Okay. So that is done. Okay. So you added. So we add this thing, username password. So let me know once you added both.
Yeah. I added.
Now after that we have to provide the grant type. As per the protocol, we have to provide the value of grant type in form parameter. Okay. So go to that body. On the right side of the authorization there is a body tag, body tab
Hmm.
here. So click on body.
Hmm. Hmm.
In the body click on this xwww form URL encoded. That is the, when you want to send a normal form parameter, this is the content type we select, xwww form
Hmm.
URL encoded. Okay. So click on that.
Okay. I clicked.
And then key will be, the key is the name of the parameter. Name of the parameter is grant underscore type, all small, grant underscore type. This is as per the protocol of OAuth. Okay, so that is the key, grant underscore type. Let me put you in the chat if you
And
want protocol, parameter name and value. So this is one. Okay, so let me know once you added.
yeah, I did.
Now make the call. Click on send button.
Okay.
You will get the response 200. Okay, did you get the response?
Uh, 200. Okay. Yeah.
And do you see a JSON below that, response JSON?
Yes. Yes.
Now scroll down, go to line
Hmm.
number 12.
Hmm. Access token.
You see the access token, correct?
Yeah.
Copy the value within double quotes, between the double quote, whatever is there, copy that value.
Hmm.
Copy that access token value. uh, Go to the old tag. We have categories tab, right? We have a postman tab of categories, correct? There is
Old
another,
tab.
there is a categories tab in the postman. You will have the tab of categories right on the left side.
The Postman categories tab.
There will be tab on the left side of that, because you added a plus, it will be on the right side added, right? On the left side you will see this thing. On the you see
Okay.
this post, there will be get
Ha.
something like
Ha. Correct. Correct. Get is there.
this.
Get
Yeah,
HTTPS healthy APX. Yeah.
yeah. So that's what. So click on that categories tab, the tab for categories call.
Okay.
So click on that.
Yeah. Clicked.
Then you go to authorization.
Okay.
In here to select bearer token. Click on bearer token,
Okay.
and whatever the value that we copied, right, paste it here. So
Token
in the
value.
bearer
Okay.
value got token, paste the token value.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Now let's
Done.
go to APG. We will do the trace. So let's go to APG. and go to develop and proxies. If you go to develop proxies, click on your proxy.
Okay.
uh, Click on trace here, and start the trace.
Phase, we have to uncheck that automatically compare selected phase.
Yeah, format is coming unchecked. For if you not
Okay.
coming, then uncheck it.
Then click on start trace session.
Yeah. So now you can see the trace is on, right?
Yeah.
Now go to Postman and try the call. So go to Postman, try that call.
Multiple times.
And now one also will find it. You
One.
can see the 200 OK response, right? You are
Yeah,
getting the response,
200
right?
okay response is coming. Yeah.
With that categories option, correct, in the JSON,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's go to APG here. Now in the APG you see both the policies, correct? Two policies should be there, right?
Yes.
So if you click on the
Both
first
are.
circle, click on the circle here, request received from the client. Click
Hmm.
on this circle. You can
Yes.
see here authorization header is there, right? Authorization header is
Star,
from,
star, star.
but because by
Authorization.
default APG will hide it for security reasons, it
Ha.
doesn't show authorization header now.
Okay.
And then you can see all the headers and everything. Okay. Now click on the first policy. Click on O2 verify token. Click on the first policy.
Okay.
So in the
Token type bearer token.
first policy, you see, yeah, here you see if you scroll down in the variables now, because this token verification is successful, because it
Hmm.
is successful, you can see all the variables, set. Like API key
Hmm.
also, if you remember, we did all the variable related to API key and all that we did,
Hmm.
right? You can see it all.
Hmm. Yep.
So this thing, so that's why. So after that, now if you click on second policy, remove auth header, here
Hmm.
you can see this authorization header will not be present anymore, because this authorization header,
Hmm.
as we are removing, so that access token that was coming, that is not going to be forwarded to
Hmm.
the backend system. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see here this is not going to be forwarded. So you can see, and down the call
Hmm.
goes to backend and whatever. The same thing right now. Anyways, we don't have anything else. So whatever comes from backend, it is adding. Okay.
Okay. So we say the request sent to target server. That's all, right? But we don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
anything target.
Right now we don't have anything anyways that will.
Hmm.
So now, actually, for the course of the training, because we will, I mean, because access token keeps getting expired and all those stuff, we will
Hmm.
have this thing.
Hmm.
So that is why what we can do is we go back, stop this. You can stop the trace, go to
Hmm.
develop. Now we will revert our changes back to. So here what we'll do, because we verified the OAuth token all, but for
Hmm.
further labs we'll continue to use the API key, because it will be a lot easy to continue using API key for the lab. It will be a lot easier,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Other token which is getting
So
expired, it will be showing.
we'll enable that again.
Yeah. So what we'll do is, again, first those things, both of
Huh.
them detach. So click on
Huh.
that. You see detach here,
Huh.
one
Huh.
by one,
Huh.
detach
Yeah.
both of them,
Hmm.
and then what you can do,
Go
bring
to
that
VAK
second.
verify K. Huh. Huh.
Yeah, just drag and drop. You can simply
Okay.
from the left side drag and drop in the request. Drag and drop from the left side. Just drag and
Okay.
drop in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you added.
Yeah.
Now click on save. So yeah, if you drag and drop, it will automatically come here, automatically apply. So just, yeah.
Yeah. Saved. Revision for saved. Yep.
Yeah. So now thing is that because revision 4 was already deployed, so if you make
Hmm.
any changes on the previously deployed revision, APG will automatically deploy it. So you can see here, you can see
Uh,
green button in the tab. You don't have to deploy
uh,
again. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Now what we'll do is again go back to that categories call postman.
Uh-huh.
Auth type, make it in authorization header. Auth type, make it to no auth. Here no auth, because right now anyways OAuth token we are not going to send it, right? So okay, change the auth
So
type to no auth.
from basic or to no auth you are doing now.
Not basic, we are bearer token, right? This is the bearer token. Categories was bearer token,
Okay,
right?
okay. You're going to categories, yeah. Bearer token to no auth. Yeah.
No auth, because we are not going to send token anymore, right? So that's why.
Yeah, yeah.
And then here in the header you already have API key header, correct? Because this header was already there. So anyways we are sending API key. Okay. So you can double check here in your header you had the API key, right? Click on headers. You see the last header you had the API key.
Header showing 6 hidden. Should I click on that? It's not showing me
No, it
all that.
doesn't really matter. No, the last one it should. If you scroll down, it will show this thing. There will be some hidden headers, but
No, it's only headers. It's only showing me that API key when I click
that
on
is fine. Others
headers.
will be hidden. That doesn't matter. These are some default ones. You see API key header, correct? As
Yeah,
long as
yeah,
you see API, that is good.
yeah,
And this
yeah.
thing, right? So now again, click on the send button. Just click on send, just and we should get the positive response. Means our API key verification at least works fine, right?
Yeah, 200. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. This thing.